Hi everybody, I just wanted to share some videos that I took October 5th, 2005, starting at about like 2 o'clock in the morning. Here you're going to want to watch the movement above the rails of both decks. This recording has audio and video, so I'm going to be going back and forth. Here something is thrown. It's something big. I don't know what it is. Here I'm going to replay it at 20%. Watch for movement in the woods, just on both sides. There's definitely something back in there. I'm quite sure it's the clan. But see how here, watch how it pixelates. I believe that the clan does this when I'm looking too long at them or if they don't want me to see whatever they're doing at all. I guess. The one on the right, I believe, is cloaking. But there's just a few others that I pointed out. Not everybody's going to be able to see these. And I don't know the reason why, the scientific reason why, but somehow I can share some tips and some tricks that I've learned. Here they just continue to throw stuff, and now coming up is going to be a grunt. So just keep watching that tree line there in the back, particularly on the left and then over on the right side. They just continue to throw stuff from all angles. It's really comical. They've been relatively quiet, and I talked to a friend of mine who also has this clan that kind of goes onto his property, and he said the same thing. They've been really quiet for a while. Now this next thing kind of flies up off the ground, so I'm not sure what it is. Here I'm going to replay it at 50% of the regular speed and then at 10%, and you can see how it kind of starts up and then it changes course and then it kind of zigzags. So I don't know, it seems big to be a bug, but I'm not sure. This next part sounds like a hushed conversation and possibly singing. As you can see, there's just stuff kind of flying all over the place. Now, I don't know what this is. Looks like something big again. Unfortunately, slowing it down even to 10%, you still can't tell what it is, except that it's big. So I'm not sure if this is more orbs, because they behave like orbs, or if it's something that they're throwing, or maybe it's a little of both. I want to explain about the audio because I know it can be frustrating to listen to it, but I think it's the depth of their sounds. When you try to remove ambient noises, sometimes it just degrades all of the sounds. Here comes some audio. This is going to be a huff. Now the next part is what I call the signature hello of my clan. They throw something at the camera and hit it. So at that point I stopped the recording and I knew I'd pick it up a little later in the night. So here we are now at 4:47, about 2.5 hours later, the same day. This area is where the timed lights that are actually in the front of the house, they shine back toward the back. They are now turned off. There's things flying around that definitely look like bugs. And there's some neat audio that is coming up, and I promise I won't talk over it. In these next few frames, I want you to look for eye shine. It's brief, but also watch how the image pixelates. And again, I think that this is the Sasquatch doing that because they don't want me to see what's going on. Now I can definitely see a few here on the left. They're all very dark in color. I hope you can see them. Coming up is some neat audio. It sounds like a man yelling 3 or 4 words over and over. You guys keep watching because I have some cool audio coming up. But before that, I've just pointed out a few areas of interest that you might want to just kind of take a look at and watch. Just areas of movement and potential eye shine. This is something new that they have started to do, kind of crowd around the cameras where they know that we can see them. They did not used to do this, maybe once in a while, but this seems like more systematic. As they get quieter, they're becoming more almost like visually available. So for this next part, just keep watching the subtitles and I'm going to just stay quiet. Now, I've seen this big boy before, and he is not happy with me that I'm kind of zooming in on him. I can see, he's definitely pixelating the image, but I took some screenshots of some eye shine, and I've also dotted the eyes here so you can see what I'm talking about. Now I just want to watch this area. Watch for the eye shine, watch for movement. Again, I will not talk over any audio. I'm going to do some still shots here. Hopefully you can see them better. And once the video resumes, you'll see how it starts to pixelate. And at this point, I was thinking I probably should just stop watching for the night. You know, I don't want to make a complete pest of myself, but then they started to yell. Okay, if you're ready for some weird audio, just keep listening. It's coming up. Before it does, a dog is barking in the distance, and I haven't included that. And a loud aircraft is approaching, so that kind of puts a damper on things. And I did cut out some of that part.